Hello everyone. Let's take a look together today at this gouache set from Caran. It's been sitting on my desk for quite some weeks now because I wanted to make a video with it before using it, but I've been thinking about using it for quite a while now, so it's time we take a look together into what we have here. Also take a look at how shiny my nails are, and hopefully I can create something in the following days that is going to be similarly shiny. Okay, but let's take a look at what we have here today. So we are going to take a look into what we have in this box, and also we are going to swatch every color so that we can get a taste of what we are working with. So this would be my second time using gouache, so bear with me in case I'm doing something that is not 100% gouache approved, if there is such a thing. And I'm going to try my best and see what we come up with. The only other gouaches that I tried were liquid, so this is going to be a difference from those ones. I don't really know what to expect. I didn't watch any other reviews yet, and I'm looking forward to see what we can create with this set. I think that this brand is quite good. I have some colored pencils from them, and they are very smooth and they feel very nice, but nice is an understatement. They feel like I shouldn't be wasting them, but at the same time they feel like they should be used as much as possible because they are really good ones. Good, so let's take a look into what we have in the box. This sleeve is sliding very nicely. Okay, so we have gouache in cakes, one brush included, Swiss made. We have some history here with what they created. The origins, Prismalo, Neo Colors 1, the gouache is from 1961, Neo Colors 2nd, and Super Color, which I'm not sure what they are at this moment. Okay, and I think we also have some instructions here on the back of the sleeve, and let's see if we have any language that we can understand. Okay, 2-in-1 water-based paint, gouache and watercolor, unique manufacturing procedure for an unparalleled pigment concentration, plant-based binder with no plasticizer. Okay, watercolor effect possible, good light fastness, also available individually, which is good. And it looks like they are designed and produced in our workshops in Geneva, in accordance with the highest quality requirements of the Swiss-made label. Gouache Studio in tablet form is perfectly suited to teaching and practicing artistic or leisure painting. Okay, so it's good that we have some details there, and we have some details with the colors, and I think that this is a description of the pod. But let's look into it. Oh, and we have a swatch card here on the inside, which is quite wholesome. Good, so we are going to cut that one off. I prepared also a watercolor book, but we are going to use the one from the box, and let me cut it outside the camera. We have the swatch card here, and here we have another piece of information, which I'm going to let you read it yourself. Okay, good. So let's open the box and see what we are working with here. It's a very nice sturdy box. Oh, they are quite bigger than I expected in terms of pen size. They even provided some really nice stickers, which is so nice when I am seeing such small things that make a difference, I would say, which is very nice. Okay, and we have something small here which says, okay, it's a QR code with a link in it. I'm quite excited about this white gouache as well, because I'm using sometimes concentrated watercolor to create highlights, and in gouache form I think it's even better. Okay. And here we have a brush. Its tip is very fine, but it doesn't focus on it for some reason. I don't know if I can get it to focus on the tip. Okay, a size 8 round brush. Okay. And here we can mix and match some colors, and then we have the pens, but I'm curious to see if there is anything that can be useful, if there is something that we can take apart as well from the box, but it seems that it's quite well set here. Okay, you can take off this part with plastic, but it doesn't really make sense. I mean, you can just use it as is. And the pens are indeed replaceable, and they have the shade on it so that it's identifiable. Good, but let's test the colors, shall we? Using the nice sheet that they offered with hexagons, I'm going to do the classic part and spray them a little with some water. I guess that's fine for gouache as well, hopefully. I think so, should be. We're going to wait a minute and see what we're working with. From what I can see from here, I think that the colors are quite varied, and they offer a good range for mixing pretty much any color we can think of, which is good. It looks like we are having cold yellow or warm yellow. I think it's the same for the reds, for the blues, and for the greens, which is perfect when you want to create something very varied. So let's start. I'm going to take a sit. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing quite well. And we're going to get started. Yes. Let's see what we're working with. I'm quite curious and excited to see what they are like. Alright, so we have yellow 010. Let me just see what we have on the numbers. Okay, so they are not in the order. The pens are in, actually, so we are going to create some order as well here so that we know what is where. As you can see, this is the, oh, and I already tested it, so that's good. You have here 010, and the first one is 010, so we are going to start with this one. 010. I think I added a little bit too much water, but it's fine. Okay. I think I'm going to speed this up, so see you afterwards. Okay, so I swatched all the colors and I'm a bit confused currently because I was expecting them to be a little bit more opaque, since I heard that gouache is a little bit more opaque. It looks like some are more opaque than others, but it also may be me, and maybe I didn't hydrate them enough in advance. I added a couple of layers here on yellow, and it seems to become a little bit more opaque with the second pass. Definitely I have to practice drawing hexagons because I went outside the box quite a lot, which is fine. I mean, it's how we can also evaluate how opaque they are, whether or not you can see the border of the hexagon. But I'm also going to try and paint something with it very briefly. So this is one of my sketchbooks that I may guide you through in the following videos, and I'm just going to cover this thing that didn't turn out as it should. And let's try and paint something, I don't know, something that would put in something that would highlight basically how opaque they are and how well they work. And I'm going to add a little bit more water on them. Maybe if they're a little bit more hydrated, they're going to be a little bit more opaque. Okay, and I don't know, let's try and draw and paint a tree, something, or a bush, something a little bit on the abstract part, so that we don't have to have huge skill for it. And as far as I know, with gouache you should go from dark to light, not from light to dark. I mean, for sure you can use these paints as watercolors, there is no questioning that, but let's try and see what we can do with them as gouaches. And I'm going to try and paint something from dark to light and see where we are with it. And I think I'm going to go for a bush. So we're going to use malachite green, malachite, I don't know, I have the word as well, and it's malachite basically. And I don't know, let's paint the base of the bush. Okay, this currently looks like a sort of bush cat, mostly, and we are going to go with it, and now it's not going to be a bush, it's going to be an animal, because to me now it looks like an animal. And also from what I can see, the paint is a bit transparent, which is not bad. I mean, it's, as I mentioned, it's a good paint in terms of color payout and everything, but I'm still curious to see if it has that gouache property. But what kind of animal should this be? It looks like a cat, but maybe it's hunting, so maybe you're going to add a tail on it as well. Let's add a tail. They are different from the other gouaches that I tried, the liquid ones. Okay, good. I don't know if you have to let it dry before going to the next layer, but I think so. And let's see if it's dry, but it's not dry, you can still see it shines. And I was thinking these days that I may be needing a polarizing filter so that you cannot see the light being reflected on the paper. I don't know if that helps or not visually. I have to think about it. Or maybe I already have one. I don't know. I think I have only macro filters. Yeah. But it gets dry quite quickly because I didn't add a lot of water. And I feel like this color is going very well with orange. The closest orange that we got is the vermilion one. The vermilion one, which was a little bit transparent when swatching it. So we're going to add a second coat and see if it becomes a little bit more opaque. I have paint all over myself. So now I'm purposefully going over the border so that I can see if I cover it. It is a little bit more opaque. And also when they are softer, you can also see how much paint you are taking on the brush directly. So we are going to add a sort of a nose slash mouth here, because this is a cat shaped thing, but it's not a cat. It's undefined. I think I have way too much water on my brush, but it's fine. I mean, definitely fine. And I'm going to highlight some of these things from the body of it and see how they highlight. Okay, they are highlighting surprisingly well. I mean, the color payout is definitely there, and you can layer the colors. I'm adding this orange on top, and you cannot really see the blue underneath. Okay. I think this is better than I expected, actually. And I like that they are so versatile and you can use them as both watercolor and gouache. And I also think it's about practice and being patient with yourself. Something that I should be working on more on me as well. Okay. But it's quite interesting, I would say. Yeah. I have no idea what this is, but I like it. Okay. And for the eyes, not sure what color they should be. Maybe yellow? Let's try with yellow. and some yellow tips at the tail. Okay, so this was just a short drawing to test how opaque the color is and the color payout, and this is just at the first glance. I mean, I just added a little bit of water, I swatched them. They seem to be taking in quite a lot of water, so I think that with time even the color palette is going to be better once you get to use them more and more, from what I can sense about them. And I think that this would be it for now. I'm going to test it on some ideas that I had a little bit earlier in the month, and see if they are pretty much acting as gouache more than watercolors, or the other way around. However, the colors and what you can create with them, I think, have their own vibe, so to say. I mean, I never painted something like this, and I think it's also because of the instruments that I used, meaning the medium, meaning the gouaches that I just tested. And I hope that this was useful for you as well. For me, it for sure was. And hopefully we're going to see each other again soon enough, and I'm going to test them a little bit more and see what they are like. But before leaving, I think I also want to add some whiskers to this drawing, so I'm just taking a fine liner, I don't know where I have this from, and I'm going to add some whiskers, because why not? Okay, good. Hope you enjoyed this one, and have a nice day ahead. Wishing you all the best. Bye bye.